if you're coming here to the Philippines and you have any chance of marrying a Filipina now or in the future, if that's in your plan, then you better listen to what I'm saying here. The Philippines Family Code, Article 209, Articles 194 and 195, right here. This is the law in the Philippines. Your Filipina may be obligated to support her family, and if the only money she has is coming from you, then you are on the hook. Support comprises everything indispensable for sustenance, dwelling, clothing, medical attendance, education, and even transportation, in keeping with the financial capacity of the family. In other words, if her family is broke, she may be obligated to pay for her brother's education, her parents' medical care, everything. And if she's got 4 or 5 brothers and sisters and they're all broke, guess what? That means you could be on the hook for taking care of them, even beyond the age of majority. That means it doesn't matter whether they're underage or 30 or 40 or 70 years old. Subject to the provisions of the succeeding articles, the following are obligated to support each other to the whole extent set forth in the preceding article, which is the one I just read. Spouses, ascendants, descendants, parents, and their legitimate children or illegitimate children, whether full or half-blood, brothers and sisters. So what it says is you marry the Filipina is going to have to use your money. The law says half of what you have is hers. She's going to have to use your money to support her family. If she has brothers and sisters with no education, if she has parents that need medical care, they don't have a place to live, even their transportation and education, these things are considered indispensable under Philippine law. Now, there are some other crazy laws in the Philippines, and before you marry a Filipina, you better go get 2 attorneys, because you're going to want your attorney to explain things to your wife, and they can't legally do that. Your attorney can only legally represent you and your interests. So when you need somebody to explain to your wife what the law is or what's going to happen or any of that kind of stuff, then you need to get her own attorney. Thankfully, they're not that expensive in the Philippines, unlike the U.S., where they cost $200 or $300 an hour for a cheap one. But I'm telling you, that's what the law says. So in order to protect yourself, you better get an attorney and find out what's going on before you marry a Filipina.